What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Blake, aka the Black Mamba, back again for another video. I know it's been a minute, but hey, your boy back. So we got new parts coming in. New parts have came in, and parts still coming in for the car. The car is back on its feet. For y'all that saw me on Snapchat, if I me on Snapchat, whatever, y'all probably saw that how the car was. It had no bumper stuff in front of it, but as you can see, the car is actually one piece now. So this is the whip right now. So you got, you know, you can see where that's the new fender part on the front, and this is also the new front bumper and stuff, whatever too. So like I said, the car ain't been painted yet, waiting to get painted. You see new wheels on it though, concave Rovos, 305s on the back, extra meat, you know how I like it. So everybody, you know, the car really doing really good so far. I drove it actually since I had it back for a little bit. My brother also got some meat on the back of this joint right here. I'm kind of jealous with the concave of this because they way deeper than mine, make his tires look bigger. If it's just me though, but I feel like the tires look way wider than what mine is. So, but yeah, they badass though. I ain't gonna cap. These hoes, I don't think they is Rovos, they SVEs. So, but yeah, they hard as fuck, bro. Oh God. I actually for the work on today is putting on the new suspension. So I had a problem with the suspension on the car bottoming out, so which was tearing up my tires. So actually, I'm gonna show you this real quick. What I'm talking about. So like as you can see, probably like right here, see where it's like it been eating up the tires, eating them away. And these are like $600 something for these, for the back tires. So I don't even tear them up over some dumb shit. So like I said, I went ahead and ordered some suspension parts for it. For the rear though, just not for the front. So I went with the Coney. I didn't go with no regular stock suspension, but I want something that's like not as stock. So I went with the Coney racing performance shocks. So they supposed to be like dual, I think dual shock absorbers or some shit. So these should be real fine with these. So we're gonna get these put on the video, and I'm gonna get the car moved and back into the garage. Alright, so the car is back in the garage right now. So now the next step is to get the tools that we need to use to take the old rear shocks off and put the new ones on. So these are the shocks, Coney Performance shocks. So I'm really happy with them. I like the way they look, especially for the shocks. It's my first time actually purchasing my own pair of shocks or whatever for the car. I mean, I don't even know if the shocks been replaced since it been in the car. I mean, this is 2000, so I don't know if when dude had it, I don't know if he ever replaced them or whatever or not. But bottom line is we have some nice shocks, and this should help it with the stiffness of the suspension, and also not be bottomed out so much. Because every time that I go like a railroad track or something like that, it always like bottom out, and I feel it. So I have to like kind of like slow down, but not slow down too much, because if I don't, it just bottoms out real bad. And then hopefully I'm gonna have to not really roll the fenders too much, because I tried it like last week. I rolled the fenders a little bit last week, but hopefully that this was a problem just because the shocks. So as you can see right here though, if you look right here, it's like a 2-inch wheel gap, which is I like. I like to have the 2-inch wheel gap, but I don't want it bottoming out. Now you go on the other side, which is right here. Excuse all the mess, there's a lot of parts in here. You'll look and see it's like a 4-inch, kind of like a 3 or 4 inch, 3-inch wheel cap. But it's off, it's kind of uneven on this side because, like I said, one is completely shot, and I think it's the passenger side, and this one is getting ready to be like the passenger side. So hopefully this may raise it a little bit, but it also may just have it set at that sporty height that I want to have. So let's get to the video. Okay, so we got the car all jacked up, and we got our jack stands on both sides, as you can see. See. So the car is all jacked up. So now next up is taking, loosening up the shocks. They are in the trunk actually, so we gotta go in the trunk, loosen up the shocks, and then unbolt the bolts from there, and then take it apart. Alright, so cool with this. So we got the we have it out, and it's gonna be a 15 deep socket for the bolt. So we can go in by now and take the first one loose. Okay. So the first one is loose. Make sure you keep this and not lose it. And it should drop out because the bottom cushion is falling. So now I'm going to unloosen the bottom half. Keep this in here. Alright, so yeah, they shot. This shit crazy as hell. So yeah, that tell me these probably ain't been changed since the car was a car. Like, look at that. It's like rust, damn metal chipping off and stuff. So yeah, they weren't holding nothing. That's why I said it was bottoming out. So yeah, that's my issue with these. Don't be the hard part because can't really find the hole. go. Can you see the hole? Can you again pushing up on
you gotta press it yourself.
I'm pressing it. Damn. So as you can see, night has came and hit us, but I'm finna knock it back out. Took a break, had to let the battery charge up on the impact. So let's get back. Okay, y'all, so this is the driver's side. Rear shock, and look at this one, man. It's done, man. I mean, as you can see, like I said, they probably ain't been changed since the car was a car, goddamn. So yeah, let's move on and let's get those bad boys put back on. Okay, so car's on the ground now, and as you can see, suspension is on. Let's see if we can show you yeah, you can see the coil's been there. So not the coil, but the shocks are installed. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with the wheel gap that is having. It's like a 2-inch on both sides, and let me see on this side. Yeah, it's a 2-inch wheel gap. So the fitment is what I expected, what I wanted. So I'm finna kind of clean the back side of the car out and in the trunk line since I got it towed down. So, and then I get back to the video. All right, guys, so the car is done. So I just got done finishing with the suspension. Got the car dropped down to the ground, whatever, like I said. So now the next step is for me to, since I got done vacuuming it out, it was kind of dirty in the back. So, it's cold. So what I'm gonna do is put it on like a little test drive, put it start up, let it warm up a little bit, and then I'll just figure out, see how it handles. So I'm gonna take you guys with me as well. So you may not be able to see as much because it's gonna be kind of dark in the car, but I'm gonna start it up, warm it up a little bit, and just go on kind of like a little rough road, like a little rough areas where we have out here, and I'm just gonna go over like a railroad track and stuff like that, just see how the suspension holds up, and then just to make sure everything is in place properly as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, so the car is now warmed up, and we finna test everything and see how everything rides. So we're gonna check it and pretty much just check the suspension out, you know, just trying to see how stiff the suspension is, and versus the ones what I had on there. I'm sure it rides a whole lot better, but just make sure everything is in line and everything is all good when we leave. Wow. Do long distance, so oh yeah. So we go check that. Just gonna go up and down the road a little bit. Just that little bump alone did good. Okay. So let's see. And keep in mind though, with me doing this suspension, this is my first time ever doing my suspension by myself. So I mean, I think I did pretty damn good for my first time. So, oh yeah, it's way sturdy. Oh yeah, it's way sturdier right there. Oh yeah. So now I'm finna go. Like I said, I'm just heading down the street, so I'm not going too far right now. But just going like on some of the rides where, oh man, it rides smooth. I ain't gonna lie, it rides smooth, y'all. But I'm gonna go like, there's a railroad track up here, and there's some little dips and stuff on this road that I'm on right now. So I'm just trying to make sure, I'm just trying to see how everything is. Oh yeah, it's way better. Yeah, it's way better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's insane. And for me, I know it's a big thing for me because I know how I feel. I know how I ride because I had those shot ass suspensions on there. Y'all saw how it was. It was, I mean, done. I mean, when I was pulling them out, it was rust coming out of them. So now you know they've been on there for a minute. So we're on this railroad track. Oh my gosh, that's how I'm supposed to ride, y'all. Wow. Yeah, it was definitely worth the money though, I ain't gonna lie. They weren't cheap, but I mean, I'm glad I went with those instead of like some cheap one from like A1 Auto or something like that, like some like non-brand, you know, or just some stock suspension. But I'm glad I went with like some performance suspension because especially for the car, for it to be a performance car with everything done to it, like fully built motor and everything else like that. So I'm glad. I mean, it need everything it need to have like for its riding wise. So man, it rides good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's like it's stiff. I mean, it's perfect. It's really stiff in the back. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get back to the house. All right, guys. So it's gonna conclude today's video. King, get back. Watch out. So it's gonna be the video right there. I just want to get like a little one-on-one time to see how the car actually holds up and drives. So car did fine. I mean, it drives amazing. I mean, it's stiff in the back. It don't bottom out, nothing like that. So I mean, the car does great. So I'm proud of what I've done with it so far. I got a lot more stuff I need to do to it as well. Like little cosmetic stuff though, nothing really like major stuff besides getting it painted. But car runs good, rides perfect. So I'm happy with it. So with that being said, I'm gonna end today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the build. Peace.